This is Django 1911. Hello, and welcome to my channel. We're going to be taking a look at this knife. This is a Spyderco Hungarian sausage. No, it's called a Hungarian folder. Well, that does look like a small Hungarian sausage. Anyways, the Spyderco Hungarian folder should be a very nice knife to carry. Aside from its small footprint, it has that compact feel to it. Although this is small, yes, it fills your hand just enough that you would know you are carrying something that plays or sits well in your hand. It's not really a tactical knife or a heavy duty hard use knife, field knife. This is more of a gentleman's folder for when you're up and about in an urban setting. And not really in the wilderness. The way it looks, it's a classy knife. That's what its intent was. You know, the stainless steel bolster here, that's just an added touch. It's just as compared to just putting that entire length there with the G10. So see what they did there. It's like you can see the line. It's like a double for that bolster, so it has a design that it's stainless steel. But the thing with that is, if you get your fingerprints there, your thumbprints I mean, it's just gonna mark. So especially that this one, it's like a chrome finish, so it has, see, you can see that it marks a lot. It wants to marks a lot as compared to maybe a sandblasted or satin finish. The blade itself is not chrome, that is satin finish probably, because I can see the, what do you call this, the grind, flat grind coming from the top going down. And it's a small thin blade, not really small but thin. Yeah, very good for preparing whatever food you have in a campsite. Smallest, it's small. The build quality on this one is just so. At least this one is kind of center, not really 100%. Maybe 96, 97%. And because of its small size, and because there's no traction anywhere on the G10, that is smooth. See, that is smooth. And it, especially when it comes here, it's just smooth, and you don't have much traction in the entire knife. And the way it's rounded off, see, it's rounded off, makes it really smooth, and no jimping even here. It would have helped, just enough so that you can have a better purchase on the knife. Also, another gripe would be a weak detent. Very weak. I would have preferred it to be stronger. Lockup is it's just about a good lockup. No qualms there. The only thing I would want is to have that stronger, more with the positive sheet detent lock. It's soft. I would want it to be a bit harder. Standoffs, chromed. The knife is nicely built, although it fails on some parts. But overall, the build quality is not bad, especially this one. There's some, to smoothen that into a concave. See that? Convex shape. Rounded off shape on the corners. That takes time. And the whole knife is made of that, it was rounded off. Five ounces flat carry knife weight, EDC weight. And you're not trading off anything. For the 5 ounces, you get that knife with a longish blade. It's not a small blade. So, like I said, it would have been very nice for the EDC roll. However, it does fail on some parts. Number one, this one. If you're carrying a knife, it should be definite lock. Because once this lock gives and you pull it out, this one would be meeting your pants going up. So it's not good. Safer would be a tip down carry. But this, see the 3 screws, there is no provision for 3 screws anywhere, so you're only limited to carrying this on one side because there's no drilling of 3 holes for provision of putting this pocket clip on the other side. There's just no drills there. It's just you need to carry this like this, and you need to carry this something like that. Even if your back pocket, you need to have this flush to that pocket because you don't want this to open. So this is a left from the left, because you can't do that. Well, maybe you can also, but it's up to you. You can just make sure that this one goes flush into the pocket corner, so it doesn't have open. Doesn't open. Just know what you're doing. And the main problem is very light. See, that's locked, but there's not much to hold that lock there. So 5 ounces of carry. How well do you cut? Spyderco Hungarian folder. Copy. Lately we've been reviewing really not so sharp knives, the tracker knives. I don't expect them to cut paper. This one, yes, I'm expecting for it to be cutting paper, but this could be sharper. As you can see, it's already cutting the paper, but I'm resetting the angle, and you can hear it that it's not that smooth. However, it's still cutting straight. And as always, it can be sharper. Well, that's sample 1. Sample 2, still centering, not centered. Detent, softer, not even, I can't even feel that ball, that lock, because it's just very light. So not good for carry, because this can deploy from your pocket if that detent is really soft. So sample number 2 is how sharp are you? It was sharp as started, but I would say it's just about the same. It's probably the grain of the paper. Nah, sample 1 is sharper as compared to sample 2, which is just a little bit not sharper. Sample 1, which is cutting good, and sample 2, which is not cutting as well as sample 1, but can still cut just a little bit sharper. So what are my thoughts on this? Very good carry size. However, the design, it's so smooth because they wanted it to be rounded off. It feels slippery on the hands. I already have the gloves, it's okay with that, but if your bare hands, you have a little bit of sweat, it will smudge on those. It's a nice knife to look at, but for carrying it, even the detents on these copies are very soft. I would like it to be hard so that you have that positive, you can't even hear it. There's nothing there, so that's bad. You know, it's not as good. It could be better if it was stronger, so that you have more confidence in carrying that, because that can just deploy like that. See, there's no, it's not deploying. I'm sure if, see, it already opened just by that. There it is, there. See, that's locked, but it can open. That's not good. So be careful when doing this, especially with your Chinese knife. A weak locking detent is very dangerous, especially if it's tip up, because just something, it will unlock like that, and when you pull your knife, this is gonna be greeting you going upwards. Not good. And there you have it, folks. That's the Spyderco Hungarian folder copy. I hope you liked the video. Do appreciate the support, and as always, I will be seeing you guys the next time.